A strike are hereby issued. A strike. Consider this your final warning. Do you understand? Where is your microphone?
Get your facts right. You're the biggest loser. Else every fucking
Stop sitting on the
day.
chair, come forward.
Babes, this is yours tomorrow, I promise.
It's mine tomorrow.
I promise
At least
you
you are
that.
wearing it right now.
Yes.
At least wash it for someone
Hottest bench warmer.
Hottest bench warmer.
Hottest that there is.
They have
and
not
ever
finished
will be.
evicting people.
Hottest.
Don't
Bro,
forget the
you
eviction.
go home before me.
Week 3 in the Big Brother house and the strikes have started rolling in already. What's a Big Brother show without strikes and even disqualification? But we're not waiting for it to get to that level. But Nomy is fast becoming the villain of this season, and she's wearing that villain cloak with all pride because she's going head to head with Tram, and that one is deciding that he wants to keep provocating and, you know, poking her, and she's just
Oh my god. I don't even know what the beef
I don't know
between
what they are
Nomy and Tram
dragging.
is. Like from the beginning.
It's
I don't know. I need
crazy.
to know what the beef is about. Because
Well,
two of them are acting like
we're going to break it down. We're going to start from the very beginning. All right. Thank you so much for joining us here on Leadership TV. This is Bbnaija Update. Special welcome to you again. Thanks for joining us. I am Cynthia Anadro, and this beautiful lady
Habiba
is
Basa.
This is where we discuss everything Big Brother. This is season 11. Show yourself, and the housemates are really showing themselves. But we'll be talking about all that happened throughout the weekend until this very day. Okay, let's go back to the fights we're talking about. Throwback to Saturday, okay? Tram and Nomy were giving it back to each other, both for bass for both in the kitchen area.
okay,
It
it started in the kitchen.
started in the kitchen. You know that Nomy is this person that is quite opinionated. She has quarreled with how many people so far in the house.
Yeah,
She doesn't hide her dislike for a particular housemate. But it seems that when it comes to this Tram issue, she usually calls him a child. He's childish, he's this, he's that. And I know that in the very beginning, Tram has had different strategies in that house. He's another person that is quite, you know,
he's very,
quite
very
giving
hard
us
to
content.
read.
Will I say content? He has the content of trying to, you know, get into a ship. He has had the content of scattering ships. We saw him doing that with Yusuf and Bells throughout this
And
weekend.
he's just also trying to be very problematic.
Very
I've seen him pick
problematic,
fights
okay?
with the most random people.
Unnecessary fights, trust me.
Yeah.
And Nomy is like the female version of Tram. When you see wahala,
I
two of them.
To jump on my shit. You're doing so well. Why you care?
I don't understand.
Shut up.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Else in the chat. You lost today. You keep on losing.
I lost today.
You did.
Well, you're the
babe.
bench warmer.
Yes,
Where's
but
your
if you're the
outfit?
bench warmer today, you would have carried that shit.
Someone
Guess
got eight.
what?
Do you
You
know
would
that?
have carried
But
it
someone got
still.
eight.
But you'd have carried. I'm sure they helped you.
They helped me.
You know, Godessa and Nomy, they are quite close at the house. We've seen them together. You know, that's one of her paddies. You know, one of her first friends is Temi, but I don't even know what's happening with that
Speaking
friendship.
of Temi, I just wanted to say
That
something.
friendship is really.
I just wanted to say something. I just literally saw a clip right now of her telling Cassie that she doesn't understand
We are
why
going to come to
Temi.
that. We are going to come and dissect Nomy and Temi's friendship, but we are let's focus on Tram now and how this whole thing started. Tram went to Godessa, said, "Tell Nomy I like her." Godessa went and told Nomy, "Oh, Tram says he like you," and Nomy's like, "Please."
Oh wait,
That
it's
little
from him
boy-
liking her.
Exactly. But me probably not liking her, just trying to find content, you know, trying
my
to
God.
you know, she's troublesome. And Tram has his ways. Tram said he's going to give us entertainment. So this is his form of entertainment.
Oh
You know,
my
somebody
God.
that you know would not even give you the time of day. You just want to go and poke that person. That is probably what Tram tried to do by telling Godessa to go and meet Nomy. And Nomy could not believe
That's
her ears.
really funny. That's knowing this, like versus all what I have been seeing for
It
between
started
Tram
from
and
I
Nomy.
like
It's
you, I
really,
like
really
you,
funny.
and then it transcended they cannot even stand each other. All right, they were arguing over mainland, island, Victoria Island, Ikeja. I live in this, I live. You don't have anything. I have something. So they started talking about what they have, their wealth, and then it translated into you are nothing. You are a small boy. You have tried to be in Big Brother for 5 years.
Oh my God.
You have not achieved anything. I'm a streamer. This is the biggest streaming show in Africa, Big Brother, and I'm where I'm supposed to be. You have tried for 5 times. That's Tram saying to Nomy. This is your life. This is all you have, trying to come to Big Brother. And this is what you want to use your life to do. And they have been going at each other's necks all through Saturday. And we thought that was justice. We know Nomy has had a very bad week. She was the bench warmer for this week. That's the worst player in the arena games. And Big Brother had to give her a clock to wear. I don't want to call any church names, but that apron looks like the apron that a particular denomination uses.
And then he also gave her a bench to sit on at all times.
Very uncomfortable looking bench. Very uncomfortable looking.
But
and trust me, Nomy being the stubborn girl or the villain who she wants to be,
I honestly do not understand that baby.
She has been quite disrespectful to Big Brother. I don't want her to get on Big Brother's bad side though. Big Brother is being patient with her, because if he starts with her, she'll start crying like Chichi. You know Chichi from?
No.
When
really
people that will say, right, I am
babe.
sorry, in this big book from beginning to end.
They will give her rice and beans and ask her to
I don't want her to poke Big Brother,
rice.
honestly, because she's gradually getting to that edge of
she is
disrespecting production, Big Brother, not obeying rules, and what have you. So the housemates also had a very fun Saturday night party, of course, hosted by Pepsi. They gave them colorful, something very, very color to wear.
Really
some of them were really looking really good in it, while some others, people like Araga,
Araga actually didn't look bad.
Somebody said.
Honestly, Araga's outfit wasn't really bad. I think it was the lemon green with purple that was a bit throwing off at the beginning. But the suit, the two-piece
shorts. I had a problem with the shorts.
It wasn't bad actually.
Some of them,
I actually didn't like. I didn't really think it was that bad.
But for that party, I really loved Chimsom. Chimsom was really fun. Saltex. Araga also was really fun at this party. Was dancing with a lot of people.
I don't like Chimsom in parties.
Why do you say that?
I don't know.
You need to have a reason why you don't like him in parties. Chimsom gives in parties. He dances. Forget about his character or how you feel about him. But is he fun at parties?
Did you watch the Saturday night party?
Of course I did.
Sorry, not the Thursday party.
I watched it. The pool party. I watched the pool party.
Let's just say Chimsom was humping everything that was humpable.
Well, I think I prefer that than going to stand at a corner like a statue.
It was really annoying.
Okay, let's move on now to after the Saturday night party, and Tram tried to create a sort of chaos. I don't want to go deep into that. I just want to see it as one of the content he was trying to create. Going on and on, going to Yusuf and saying that, oh, if your babe comes to me, whatever she gives me, I will take it. You know, that Bells was dancing on his lap, or Bells have been giving him green light, and he believes in this house. Bells and Yusuf are in a relationship, but Bells does not respect Yusuf, basically throwing Bells under, you know, the boss. And I think Yusuf and Bells had a kind of breakup. What it looked like a breakup. And the funny thing when I noticed with all of this was when Bells was called to defend herself, she was laughing. And that is why I feel like Yusuf made the statement he made when he was talking about his relationship with Bells and the fact that he might not be able to take it outside of the house because he can't have deep conversations with her. She's not this engaging, deep person.
Yeah. She's not like...
Yusuf is an actor. You know, actors, they love to do a lot of deep thinking, with the whole reading of books, literature, the whole poetry. Like, there are a lot of actors that are romantic, or they act romantic, or inside of them they are romantic, but it seems Bells is the opposite of that. She doesn't take things seriously.
She's very surface level.
So we kind of saw a brief breakup there, but that didn't land because Yusuf went all over the house still talking about Bells and how she doesn't respect him. She's giving green lights to Tram.
I don't know what it is with Yusuf and Bells.
It was just a lot, but we are still on this Tram and Nomy issue because that is what we'll be talking about for the rest of this week, because Tram is going on a worldwide, tour speaking bad about Nomy. Nomy is doing her own to whoever cares to listen to her. But when you look at the balance of the two housemates, who has more advantage in the house? Of course, it's Tram. Tram is on a good note with a lot of the housemates. Nomy, a lot of the housemates don't like her. And so you can see.
And even with all the things Nomy, I don't know if she's trying to be cool or she's, I don't know, this whole thing of her being disrespectful, I don't know if it's just who she is or it's a strategy or she's just trying to make herself look cool, like nobody can tell me what to do. I don't know what it is about her.
If that is who she really is inside.
Tram, on the other hand, I don't really like Tram, but
he has been quite vocal that he wants to cause chaos.
I mean, that's what he's doing. So the whole dynamics of like Nomy and Tram, and I even saw like she was saying that if you're my friend, you have to pick sides. She doesn't want to see her friends talking to Tram, that she cannot stand anybody that is friends with Tram. So if she's friends with you and you are friends with Tram, she's going to cut you off. And I'm like,
let's see how that will work out for her.
Okay.
Let's continue with this whole Nomy and Tram issue now, because that's like the most trending thing in the house. On Sunday, while they were preparing for the live show, you know, hairdressers came, they were making their hair in the barbing salon, in the braiding salon. We know that Sheba called the housemate together briefly. I think Big Brother gave them a brief, and you know, they all had to gather in the lounge, and Trump started making quite provocative statements like, oh, this place smells like toilet, I need to go and get the air freshener, blah 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 blah. He was trying to poke Nomy because, of course, one of her punishments for not wearing her apron was to wash the toilets and bathroom. So the whole week she has been washing the toilet and the bathroom, and she has been on her period, I think, with cramps. So imagine having menstrual cramps, having punishment from Big Brother to sit on a little chair, to wear, you know, a specific apron, to wash the toilet. So she's having an overwhelming week, and there you go, still trying to poke her. And she, being who she is, she cannot look the other way, or she will not ignore. Nomy would face you face to face. And then they continue, you know, we could visibly see that he was trying to provoke her. They moved on to the salon, you know, girls helping each other to lose each other's hair, wash hair and all of that. And then he came again with the air freshener and was spraying it all around, that, oh, this place smells like toilet, blah blah blah, and they were going at each other, and you know, all of that. He came back a second time again, because she was like, oh, if they burn you, well, come back again. He came back a second time again and was spraying, and then she collected the spray from him, and I think she threw, I can't remember the object she threw at him, but then she now sprayed like twice again and sprayed it on his face. Hey, they kind of wanted to get physical with each other, if not that some of the housemates, you know, some of the housemates got in between them. Yeah, that was a very scary, very, very scary situation. And I knew that, with this kind of thing, Big Brother was definitely going to address them. You know, when it comes to strike, Big Brother will just wait for before the live
everything. You know, like even throughout the week, when, you know, he gave her that small chair to sit down on. So when, like, at each time she's sitting down on the chair or she's lying down when she's supposed to be sitting down on that chair, Kayode would always show us like
the empty
zoom
chair.
into her and zoom into the empty chair. It's just like giving us a mental note that, like,
oh, see, she's not
coming.
Obeying, no.
Like, I'm gathering the evidence, like it's
on
coming.
The couch, and they'll show the chair abandoned in one corner.
Yes.
Like, she's going out of her way to disrespect Big Brother. She doesn't, like, at this point, she seems like she doesn't care.
Too much.
She doesn't care. We are wondering, is this who she really is? Exactly. She has a problem with authority, or she's probably just doing it as a content. Exactly. But then in Big Brother's house, it's like how to separate the person from the entertainment the person is trying to bring. It's like, this is who you are. You have a problem with authority. You are disrespectful. You're rude. You're this. You're that. It was just a lot, really. But then moving on, a lot of the housemates had their diary session, and Big Brother was asking them how they felt, how they would feel if they're evicted today, who do they think will miss them, who would they miss, and all of that. But two diary sessions stood out to me: Flora and Nomy.
Let's start with Flora. First of all, it was the way Flora reacted when she was told that she was the Gambit.
Yeah, earlier last week.
Yes, last week. It was so funny.
She cried and cried for hours.
Because
felt
prior
really
to
bad
that,
for her.
she was complaining to Big Brother that she hasn't won any tasks and she would like to win the task, blah, 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 because she really needs the money. She wants to win the money. And Big Brother being Big Brother, right after she finished pouring her heart and soul to him, he's not like, oh, sorry, you're the Gambit, so you're not even winning the money
for you.
And then he I think it was yesterday, right, that he did diary sessions. He gave her
Sunday afternoon.
He gave her the first task as a Gambit
tax.
And he said that she has to take out all the rappers in Big Brother's house. And for somebody that wears rappers a lot, she was just so dumbfounded. She did not know what rappers were for some reason. I do not understand that.
Or maybe she's just acting naive.
This is what I keep saying. I think Flora, just like we are
is
thinking
she really
that
oblivious?
I don't think so. I think she's acting. Because what do you mean you don't know what a rapper is? What do you mean you're confused? When you're all you wear in Big Brother's house is rappers. What do you mean?
You should have you should know that Big Brother was trying to throw shade at you and try and first,
exactly.
The first thing should be your own rapper first. You come and present it to Big Brother.
Exactly.
Big Brother, the rapper you asked me to.
When he said, your first task is to take out all the rappers from Big Brother's house, and she was like, take out what? Like, I don't understand what she said. Was that, and Big Brother was like, that thing you tie around your waist all this. Like, bro, what do you mean you don't understand what a rapper is? Girl.
So hilarious. And then also, Nomy, it was time for her diary session. And of course, Big Brother had to. Okay, let's just watch this diary session. I don't have energy to talk. Let us watch this back and forth between Nomy and Big Brother. And we'll know that Big Brother is really being lenient with her because she's pushing his buttons. Let us watch it. We'll be back.
I was in side A. I had cramps. I wasn't premeditated. It wasn't planned. And I was in bed all through. Shiba came to ask me why I didn't attend the pool party, and I told her. And I think most people who've been around me know I've been on my period. It's not like I was lying about that.
Did you inform Big Brother?
No, I didn't. Like I said, it wasn't premeditated. Like, I don't think I would know an hour before that I'm going to have cramps the next hour. But yeah.
Is there a diary room?
There is.
Could you have informed Big Brother?
Yes, I could have.
Big Brother could not believe his ears. You know, even the Thursday pool party, we're even thinking that
she was not around in the pool party.
Like, we're even thinking that was
Saturday party.
There was a reason Big Brother.
Me too. I thought it was a punishment at some point because I kept saying it. Where is Nomy in all of this? And then Kayode, being Kayode, he kept showing us clips
the
of
party
her
room and Nomy sleeping. The party
on the
room,
bed.
Nomy.
I think this whole week, the only highlight of Nomy was her fighting with Tram. That was the only highlight. I think she was sleeping throughout the week. I think there was even a time where they were doing something in the lounge and Nomy was sleeping. She was sleeping throughout the week. And then only for Big Brother to ask her why should I even thought like it was something that had already been discussed between her and Big Brother. Only for me to see the diary session and it's like, oh, Big Brother was even asking, why did you not attend the party? And she's saying, oh, I cannot plan when my period is going to come. And I cannot plan and I cannot know an hour before I have cramps that I'm going to have cramps. So that was why I didn't go for the party.
And you know you are in a controlled environment. You think you're in your house where you can just do things where you are eating Big Brother's food.
And then
you are in his house.
Do you get the cramps? Was it also? I want to know the reason for her not
her mouth not to be able to knock on the diary room and
even if I understand having period cramps, right? I know that it is like a whole thing. You will not be able to go for a party if you're having cramps. I understand that, but even if she by herself couldn't go to the diary room,
you should have told the head of house. Exactly.
She should have told the head of house. And then on Saturday, I think I saw a part of her diary session where she said that. She asked if she could wear something different from what was given to them, and Shiba came multiple times, and then finally Shiba came and told her that she was not allowed to go to the party. Big Brother didn't answer that, so I want to actually know why she was not at the party.
Allowed to
or
go.
is it the same cramps?
Or she just decided, maybe because of the outfit, she criticized the outfit and started wearing something different, you know. And Big Brother, probably they've had enough of her, so they're like, okay, just stay. No need of going.
Like,
But she is pushing Big Brother's buttons, and it will get to a point where, you know, we don't want it to get to that extreme point. But I think her name is already on the lips of everyone.
Honestly, I
she's
think
someone that has a problem with authority. So let
Yeah.
us see where this will get her to, because she has
Whatever-
trended a lot this week already.
whatever she's doing, if it is a strategy, it is working, because like a week ago nobody was
talking about her, but now everyone
Well,
is
now
talking
she's on
about her.
everybody's lips. Like, you cannot talk about what's
So,
going on in Big Brother's house.
Every
without
PR
mentioning
is
Nomy.
good PR. Moving on now to evictions. Yes, Sunday live show. Unfortunately, 2 housemates left the house. Martins and Mercedes were evicted from the Big Brother house. Let's start with Martins. What do you think about
The
Martins? as a
2
person?
housemates that were evicted, I was so happy.
I thought you were even going
I
to
was
complain.
so excited.
I was quite unhappy about Mercedes. Kind of. Martins,
Okay.
I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent about
Okay,
Martins.
me,
Yeah.
I was literally jumping when I saw that Mercedes was, because like just before Ebuka announced that Mercedes was evicted, I was like looking at all the housemates. I was like, who might
Eeny,
leave
meeny,
today?
miny, mo.
And I was just like mentioning random names, and I was like, Mercedes, I want her to leave, but I don't think she's going to leave anytime soon. I feel like she's the type of person that is going to last a while in Big Brother's house. And when Ebuka called Mercedes, I was surprised and I was happy, because like,
She has a
good.
fun personality.
Thank you. Be
really.
going. Which fun?
She has a fun personality, honestly. Like I feel she still has more to give. When we have people like Kivo that are not doing anything.
Oh yeah,
Kamsi
Kivo
is
would
very
have
quiet
left if
with
they
her
evicted 3.
with her 2 fishes. Abi her 2 ships. Kamsi is not really like giving
I
us
wish they
any
evicted 5
entertainment. But Kivo, that one I don't even know. I've not really seen much from him. Gerald, I don't really get anything from him. Oyin tries here and
Even
there.
Ricky.
Okay, no, Ricky has Ricky's fan base is picking up. It's picking up.
What's Ricky doing in the house?
That's another thing. When you want to talk about who is giving entertainment and not.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you are loved by the audience, you are loved. Sometimes you don't even have to do much. You don't even have to lift a finger.
Ricky has said it so many times. He has said it that he doesn't want to be in the house. He wants to go home. I heard him saying it yesterday.
Really?
Like right before the live eviction show.
Maybe not saying he wants to go home. Like he doesn't care if he goes or not. He's indifferent.
Maybe. And then he also said that it's just like it's just now it's dawning on him that he's actually not in a vacation. That he's actually
Like
in
he's
Big
in a
Brother.
game.
He's in a game and he has to play and stuff. And I'm like,
Okay, we
Take it
wish
2 weeks, but okay.
Martins and Mercedes well, but when it comes to evictions, we can't really tell the mind of the average Nigerian, the voting public, who they will love or who they will not love. Because if you're even saying, oh, this person gives entertainment, this person doesn't, you will see somebody that just sits and eats and sleep all day, but then you go to their social media and they have a crowd, they have a team behind them. So I think it just has to do with luck. It's a game, so there will always be the luck factor right there. But moving on now, right before the Sunday night eviction show, we know just an hour before the live eviction, Big Brother called them to the lounge, and then he started playing a video, and that video showed Nomy in all her acts of disobedience, when it came to wearing her apron, sitting on her designated stool, washing the toilet. We even saw Abby helping her wash the toilet. So many times where she should have been sitting on the stool, she was lying down in the couch or on her bed,
when she was
not showing up for Thursday.
When others were at the party.
Thank you very much. Big Brother had all the evidence played out for her, and then he told her to stand up and said that she had been given a strike. Surprisingly, to my greatest surprise, Big Brother did not mention the perfume thing with Tram.
Oh yes.
I don't even understand. I'm like,
I expected that
does Nomy have a sibling in the production team? Because it's like he completely ignored that, because that was a very serious, the fact that both she and Tram, they deserve one strike
Yes.
each for
I
that.
actually
because he
did
brought
think
the,
she was going to get two.
Hereby issue.
he was just focusing on her disrespect to his law. He didn't even talk about the perfume issue because number one, Tram provoked her by coming to spray it where she was, goading her with words, you know, just making fun of her, and she collected it from him at a point and sprayed it in his face. So these are two offenses. But to my surprise, Big Brother did not say anything. Or maybe they are just waiting for her. They are just waiting for her because this time around it will come two strikes,
Yes,
and then
maybe
3
it's coming.
complete strikes, disqualification.
Because
I was shocked.
Because like even when Big Brother was telling her that she has gotten a strike, she was just like arranging her wig. She's so nonchalant.
She's
arranging
not
her
a care
wig.
in the world.
Like,
And even while she was speaking about the video, she was saying, "Oh, thank God I look good in all
yes,
the videos."
I was like,
The
this babe,
fashionista. She said, "Thank God I look
For
good in all
her
the
to-
videos." That was just what
for her
what
to
was
have
important to her.
registered for this show how many times? 5 times.
Yeah, you would think she
And
would
this
take,
is how
take
she's
it,
acting.
use a lot more seriousness when it comes to it. But
Exactly. Like you
is
think
this a
that
strategy? Is this
I
who
think
she
so.
is?
I think so. Because if it is a strategy, it's working.
Well,
It's working.
It's working.
I hope Chicha does not do it too much to the extent that she has too many strikes and then she's disqualified.
That would be
But-
her undoing, really. But at this point, it's looking like she doesn't even care if she's disqualified,
She doesn't
honestly.
care.
Okay, moving on now. Ibuka also had to question Tram during the live show and asked him how he felt about all the conversations that have been happening about his age, the age shaming. Because I feel like even before this whole Nomy issue, there are quite a few people that have talked about
Yes,
people's
I have a
ages
lot to
here.
say.
Yeah, when it comes to people like Godessa, they love to mention people's age.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the day Temi,
Martins
the day
as
Temi
well.
did something on one of the Truth or Dares and refused to be involved, and then she went to her face and said, "I have somebody that is 29 years old
What do
in my
you mean
house,
by
my
that?
junior sister. Don't speak to me if you don't apologize," you know. And sometimes she even sends her on errands, and
What
it's
do
like,
you mean by that?
I know respect when it comes to Nigeria here, for our foreign watchers and audiences, Nigeria is very big on respect. We don't play with respect. Even somewhere in the Big Brother house where Big Brother reiterates all the time that all of you here are equal, we still see the age conversation coming. Is this I senior you? I've achieved more than you. You are a baby. I have your type in my house.
think it's
My
very
junior sister is your
unnecessary.
age mate. All those kind of conversations come up all the time, you know. But let us listen to Tram. Let's listen to Tram's answer to Ebuka's question, and we'll come and talk more about the age situation and all the people that we've heard, you know,
Talk
in age
about age,
conversations.
Think about this thing about kid, child, small boy. You know, what's your thoughts on it?
Honestly, I feel like personally, I've done a lot for myself at this age. And I feel like it hurts when people discredit me because I'm 24. Because I wouldn't be here if I didn't have something.
Who have you felt discredited by?
I mean, Nomy, for instance. You know, I feel like the other day she said, I'm a kid, I'm childish. But it's like, you've tried to be here 5 times in a row.
Honestly, personally, I genuinely do not like it when people are always like, "Oh, you're older than me, you're older than me." Like, if you're older than me, act like it. Like, respect is not just given, it is earned. So like when people are coming up with all this, "Oh, I have somebody that is older than you at home and they won't speak to me like that," this is not your house. So I feel like it is very unnecessary when people are doing bringing up age in like a space like that, even amongst your friends. Like, I have been in a lot of friendships with people that are older than me, and there's no talk of, "Oh, you spoke to me this way and I don't like it because I'm older than you." I feel like it's very, very unnecessary, especially in this type of space that they are in. Even what's his name, the one that got evicted yesterday, Martins
yeah.
spoke about that last week on Sunday last week, where he was saying that a lot of people in this house are just babies.
All these babies, yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean by that? Even Temi in her diary session, there was a time she was saying it, that respect is not is earned, that she doesn't like the fact that she and Blue especially are on the receiving end of it because they are
Quite
the youngest in the house,
yeah.
blah blah blah. And even Tram, so I don't think 24 is that young.
24, well, 24, when you compare it to some of the others that are in their 30s in the house, it's like some of the behavior he will exhibit, they will say, oh, leave him a small picking. Oh, he's doing this because of his age. Oh, he's doing that because of his age. What if you feel he's just misbehaving because he's Tram?
Exactly.
Does it have something
and
to
if
do with
you are
age?
you are older than him, you guys are in this house together, you guys both registered and you guys are both in this house. So I mean, even if he is younger than you by age, I think everybody should be given respect.
Unfortunately, I feel like the age conversations do not really apply in the Big Brother house.
They don't.
When you come out, you can now remember that this person is your junior sister's age mate. But in that house, both of you are fighting for 160 million.
The part that you said just now about Godessa sending somebody on errands is what even.
Well, we just see those subtle. We just see those and you know, Temi calls Araga and Godessa her big mommy and big daddy. You know, when it comes, because obviously they are older than her, so she has this. You can feel the respect she has for them. But before you know it, those kind of things are taken advantage of, really. And then you start leaving. It's on national television. You start leaving your plate for someone to wash. Before you know it, transfers into something else. Oh, you send the person. People are seeing all of those things. Big Brother is an unconventional environment. And I don't really think the age thing can apply. If you want respect, just respect yourself. Exactly. If you don't want somebody that is your junior sister's age mate to disrespect you, just be on your own. Be on your own, JJ, because you will collect. That is just it. And people will start comparing achievements according to age. Oh, I'm 24, but I have a house in Lekki. You don't have anything. You are a child. What are you doing here?
Why?
Why
we are both fighting for money. Like, we're both here for the same reason. So
very unnecessary. But let's move on now to Nomy again. Nomy is in the news this week. It's with Nomy. But she was talking to Cassie early this morning about loyalty and the fact that she doesn't feel quite loved and respected in her friendship with Temi. She would have issues countless time with people, and some of those people she has had issues with, she'll see Temi kicking or kakaing with those people, where she feels like Temi should buy her fights and fight people that fight her and ignore people that ignore her or what have you. But let us watch this conversation and we'll come back to talk more on this whole loyalty issue.
But Timmy, you're waiting for me to come and explain myself to you. Like, are you dumb? Can't you see what is happening? And I'm not going to start explaining, like, I don't have time for that. And now, all of a sudden, oh, you're so buddy with Tram, Chakam, the fuck? But you're looking for me to explain myself to you. And then you're saying, oh, in a relationship, you don't think you're being reciprocated. You don't want to have to be chasing me. Like, I didn't have... And I'm not going to start explaining, like...
In as much as, like, there's loyalty in friendship, right? I feel like it's not every single time you have to, like, inherit your friend's beef with somebody.
This is a talk for...
But then again, I'm seeing, like, I don't know what the exact context is, so I might be wrong. But I'm seeing people saying that Temi has become, like, very weirdly close with Tram since Nomy and Tram started having issues. That is what you can give a side eye on. But because I'm fighting with my friend does not mean you should inherit the fight. I don't think it is normal.
Having a friend like Nomy that quarrels a lot is a very difficult thing. If you've not experienced that before, maybe you need to live it. It will be a lived experience. It should be a lived experience for you to actually know the dynamics and how to, you know, find yourself around that. Because being friends with somebody like Nomy that quarrels left and right, and then you are expected to support, buy their fight, inherit their enemies is very difficult. Okay, I don't know how far this Nomy and Temi's issue would happen, because even before Tram, this whole Tram thing, they've been having issues where you see Nomy speaking negatively about Temi.
Me, honestly,
because there was a time Nomy was even talking about Temi's likeness for Barry, also to this same Cassie. And I don't like the way she was using words for somebody that is her friend.
I've always
She
said
doesn't
that I
speak
didn't
highly
like
of her friend.
their friendship. I didn't like that Temi was associating
It's
herself with such a
negative.
problematic person. So
It's
if this is
negative.
what is going to be the end of their friendship, me, I'm here for it.
They probably don't understand each other. They just keep pushing the friendship, but
Yeah.
they talk about each other at each other's back.
And
Negative.
that's like
They
the number
don't
one
even face
no-no
their
for
issues
friendships.
head up. You get.
Yeah.
If you're angry with somebody as your friend, you face the person head on and tell the person, I don't like this thing that you're doing. Especially in that
Why
house,
are
like
you
you can't
going
trust
behind
people.
my back to like talk shit about me and like you're under the guise of
that is
she's my friend? Like it doesn't make sense.
That's a very difficult, friendship. And I think they're about to have a big clash or blowout, or
Yes.
maybe they'll just find a way to keep, avoiding their
Swimming around
issues
the
or
issues,
avoiding
yeah.
each other and all of each other's feelings. But also during the live show, there's another thing that was very funny that also happened. Nomy and Tram were going at each other back to back during the live show. Like after Ebuka, had asked him the question and then he had answered, and trying to pan back into the live audience. And the camera showed Nomy and Tram going back to back. It was like Tram was telling Nomy, oh, you're a backbencher, you are this. And then she said, oh, I'm a beautiful, I'm the hottest backbencher. Oh, it was just, it reminded me of Mensah and is it Ivata during the,
Yes,
was it 10 over 10?
yes. During
They were
a live
fighting,
eviction
really?
show as well. They were fighting even after the break. They
Very
came back and they were
hilarious.
still fighting. So that
very
was
very funny,
similar.
honestly. But then moving on, something happened during Sunday afternoon preparation before the live show where they were all
when they were
making
in
their
the salon.
hair at the salon, and Chimso made a statement that didn't sit quite well with Temi. But let us watch this and we'll come back to talk about Chimso's comment.
I'm saving my hair to donate to women that are struggling with alopecia. Thank you.
Wait, are you being for real? Wait, that's not even funny.
I'm saving my
Well, I think I want to. I'm saving my hair. I'm growing my hair so I can donate it to women with alopecia. It's not a problematic statement. But the way he said it is what is problematic. Is the way he was laughing and he was like,
It was sarcastic.
And you know when you make a joke and nobody laughs, that was exactly what happened because nobody was laughing with him. And then Temi was like,
Yeah,
this doesn't make sense. This is not nice. Like, it's not funny. And he was like, it's funny to me.
The funny thing is, I don't really think that he really meant he wants to donate his hair to women with
No, he was just doing it for
joke.
shit and gigs.
But then using that particular topic as a joke, let's talk about all the insensitive comments that most of these housemates have been making. I'm not gender biased, especially the men. Okay, I'm not biased.
Like they are very, to women. Especially one person that has always like, I don't even like him is Cassie. I have noticed that Cassie is always like talking down on women. Like he's always picking fights with women. He's always shouting and calling them idiots and this one, that one, that one.
Yeah,
just,
I think also on Saturday he had an issue with Iraga. He had an issue first with Godessa after one of their sponsored tasks, and then he came and met Iraga and said, "Oh, food is ready. I don't care if I'm quarreling with your woman. I've been feeding your woman, so come and tell her to carry her food." And Iraga in his normal, Iraga, he has this hidden, will I call it anger or something. He's very quick to react to things, even though he's a very quiet person. And then he said, don't make that statement. And you quarreled with her, but don't open your mouth and say, I am feeding your woman. There is food. This is Big Brother's house.
Exactly.
There's gas to cook. So don't open your mouth. You shouldn't even mention it. Just cook and leave it. Anybody that wants to eat should come and eat.
The fact that all the women in the house, like,
they are oblivious to what the kind of things these guys say about them.
Why are you guys not reacting? That was why I liked how Temi told Chimsom up what she said is not funny. Why are they not calling them out on their BS?
Sometimes they would even be in the midst of where some of the statements are being made.
There was a time that I said that,
and
I'm like, why is a man talking about women like this in your front and you're letting it slide?
I think yesterday Gerald made a statement to Kamsi and another person where they also laughed. He said a sperm is the only organ is the organ that has the DNA that an egg is lifeless. Like the egg doesn't have any DNA. That we women are containers.
Please.
We are containers. There's no life in the
Containers.
egg. So the only place where there is life,
don't let me be rich.
or where has the DNA is the sperm. I was just, the sheer ignorance, the sheer misogyny, the
misogyny.
total.
Exactly.
Oh my God! And she was just there bantering words with him, and this is a serious matter. Where do these people even, where do they think of some of these things from? Like, honestly,
and then
at a point, I felt maybe they were just not feeling the girls, but it's beginning to look like they don't just like women. Like they don't just like, it's not about that the girls are ugly, the girls are not well put together.
Yes.
They don't just.
Yes, I agree. 100%.
Unfortunately, it's sad to say, but I'm not being misogynistic, but from what I've watched, most of them speak in a very demeaning way about some of the women. Even Yusuf, with the person he shares a bed with.
Exactly, that's what I was just about to say.
Demeaningly about Bells so much.
I agree.
Like she's somebody that is not worth having a thought about. This is somebody that you sleep with on the same bed.
This
you have a romantic.
You've had something with. We don't know what, because now two of them are saying different things. But this is someone that you've had something with. At least like give her a little bit of respect when you're talking about her.
Yeah, and when they are together with each other, like the guys, they say this thing so easily.
Yes, they are talking about their body. They are talking about
when they also with the women too. This thing goes unnoticed, unchecked. They say this thing in front of the women, and
that's so sad.
Really, it's but let us wait and see. I'm excited about this week. Will I say unfortunately, I beginning to notice Nomy. A lot of us are beginning to notice Nomy. She's like the villain of the season. But let's see how far she's going to go with this. Because even her discussion with Cassie this morning, she was saying that, I'm giving Tram clout. That Ebuka asked that question because of me. Ebuka asked Tram that question because of me. Ebuka would not have asked him because he's not doing anything in this house. He's not entertaining. So I think I should even withdraw. She was telling Cassie that she's considering ignoring him. She's considering withdrawing. She's considering not responding to Tram anymore. And let us see, according to her, let us see what he's going to do. He should create his own storyline and leave me out of it. And Cassie was like, okay, that's another angle you can look at it. Maybe you should try ignoring him. But let us see if Nomy can ignore Tram. All right? It's going to be a job for her because she too, she's quite, she has this fire inside of her. Let us see, how far her ignoring of Tram is going to be. I'm excited to see who becomes the next HOH after Sheba.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Chimsom won the influential
I want to say something about Chimsom. Chimsom has luck. Chimsom has luck following him.
Immunity for another week again.
Sheba saved him and replaced him with somebody else.
And that's something Big Brother has not done before. He kind of called Sheba after the live show and said, Sheba, get up, HOH, get up, tell us who you saved.
And she didn't say who she replaced him with.
She wasn't asked to. Maybe there's a reason for that, but that's something that Big Brother has not really done before. I don't know if this is a new law. Yeah, to ask the HOH to reveal who they saved. Does he usually do that? Okay, I feel like that's the first time because some of her friends were looking quite disappointed. People like Godessa, like, okay, why didn't you save me? Why did you save Chimso? Big Brother like trouble.
I've been seeing, like, with Godessa and Barry.
She's trying to give us content. Let us wait and see where she's going to go with this. Barry also said something about like, he likes Neche, but Godessa is the person that he sees that will be the mother of his children.
There was a conversation that I saw two of them where I first started giving two of them like side eye, and she was like, he first said, I like how you understand the things I say even without me saying them out loud, and then she said, I like your sense of humor. So they were just giving her and I was like, what's happening? And then apparently today, this morning, I don't know if
she had her head on his lap.
Him, and like he was stroking her, and then while they were also in the dressing room, he came and like he held her, he hugged her, and I think he kissed her neck or something.
Oh my God!
I'm like, okay,
let's watch out.
Let's see.
Let's watch out. Exciting things happening in the Big Brother house, and it's so fun when we bring them to you here to discuss with us. Please leave a comment, like, share our post on any of our social media platforms. To also get the latest Big Brother news, do well to log on to our website. That's www.leadership.ng to get the latest scoop. Thanks so much for watching today. I am Cynthia Onwado.
And I'm Habiba Basa.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last word.